Hey everybody, it's Richard Mosdell here with my daily karate vblog number 16. Wow, already got to number 16. This is great. We've had a spring break elementary student age karate camp all this week. We're into day 2 of 5. And one of the things we like to do is have the kids read when they're doing their lunch break or one of the breaks between the classes. So they bring books from home, and reading is really important. Give them some time to relax, read what they want to read, have some of the teenage volunteers help out sitting beside them. So I wanted to share 2 books that I think have been great in reading for learning more about karate beyond what's just going on out there on the floor. So one has been Karate My Life by Hirokazu Kanazawa, right? And Kanazawa sensei is a famous Shotokan instructor. Way back in the 60s and 70s, became famous for traveling to Europe and around the world. And this book is really humble. He's really taken a human, quiet, detailed approach to what it was like for him to become a student of karate, to start. I think way back in the 50s, he went and did it at a famous university called Takushoku Daigaku, Takushoku University in Japan, which became famous for one of the centers of Shotokan, became one of the first people to win the Japanese national championships, and a really, really nice person. I've got to meet him several times in Japan, and yeah, this book is a translation of his experience of going forward, and anybody at any level can really enjoy this type of book. So I highly recommend it. Look it up, the translation. It is produced by Kendo World. So look it up on the Kendo World magazine website. Of course, the other one I want to just bring up is the book that Manga University published with me called Sonny Leads Volume 1. At first I wrote a book about my time in Japan, and they thought it'd be great to turn it into a comic book, and we got the best martial arts karate illustrator in Japan, Kamabayashi Sensei, to illustrate inside. So let me give you a little bit of a peek, because some of you might be curious. You thought, what is this thing? Is it actually valuable? Well, let's start with the first part. That building on the cover, the Nippon Budokan, is where the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games for karate will be held. It is the main martial arts hall in Tokyo, right beside the Emperor's Palace. I'll give you a quick tour of the book. So Sonny is not supposed to be me. He is a compilation of several, well, a whole bunch of different experiences. But everything in this book, while it's all fictional, actually happened. And it goes from right to left, Japanese style. And as you can see, the images are fantastic. And this is a story about what it's like for Sonny to make a decision to have to leave his home, his hometown, his home country, and go off to Japan and have his Japan experience. Doesn't speak any of the language, doesn't really know what's going on, so he has to use the very few connections he had before he went to find karate clubs, right? And the clubs are, the way it's been drawn in here is just fantastic. The way people wear their clothes, the way the dojos are. Then also he has to get a homestay, he has to find a place to work, and he has to meet kids and go through all kinds of crazy experiences. So the book is fantastic that way. In the middle is Japanese glossary. So I'll get to the middle here. In the middle is a Japanese glossary of not just karate words, but words people say when they're conversing. And then from the back to the front, regular English style here, okay, there's some essays. One is what it was like for me to be a full-time karate instructor in Japan. And then I've also detailed what the whole karate world is like. So there's we all know like old master names in karate, but do you know what's happening in karate right now? Do you know what's happening today or this weekend or what happens every year this month? Well, the back part of the book will explain it. And so this is in some ways a great glossary and a great tool. If you were to get off the plane in Japan right now and you wanted to go around and start interacting with people in both mainland Japan and Okinawa, this would be your guide. So there's lots of stuff in here. And one of the things I love about the book is people will grab it they'll kind of, maybe I'll read it. They'll read it, and right away they'll run back after they finish. Oh, I got to read volume 2. I've got to read volume 2. So we're working on it. So that's Sonny Leads, and the value of reading, getting something more out, squeezing more knowledge out from a source beyond what we do just on the floor. I'm Richard Mosdell. Thanks a lot for watching my vblog number 16, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.